These 3 small tricks make my aim way more consistent in World of Warships. Now make sure you stick around for number 3 because it is the simplest but most important trick when it comes to your aim. There's 3 critical things that you need to pay attention to when you are playing World of Warships when it comes to your aim. Number 1, the smoke from the enemy ship can be very indicative of its speed. The smokestacks on enemy ships will be puffing out black smoke and give you an idea if a ship is sitting still and smoking vertically. If the smoke is dragging a long trail behind the ship, it is going very quickly forward. If the smoke is pushing in front of the ship is backing up. And then based on how far the smoke is pushed out, you can get an idea of if it's at max speed, half, full, quarter, etc. I go over little things like this all the time on my live. Stop in and ask the questions about what's tripping you up. Number 2 is looking at the mini-map. When you lock onto an enemy ship, there is a straight line that points out the bow of the ship that will show you the direction or path of travel. And you can also see where your aiming reticle is and if you are aiming in the line that is the path of travel of that ship. An important note is that ships don't always travel in a straight line. So just because you aim on that line, it may not be accurate, and you're going to need to start to think about and anticipate the movements of that ship. Got any aim tips that helped you get better? Drop them in the comments so we can all learn together. Number 3, the big one, locking on with your aim. On PC, if you press X on the keyboard, you will receive an indicator that shows you are locked onto a particular ship. Pressing X again can switch in between different ships. You can only lock on to a ship that is actually within the range of your guns. Without locking on, the dispersion and aim can be very different than if you are locked on. And this is a critical and often overlooked step. This can become especially important if there are multiple ships in your view that you are shooting at, because if you're locked onto the wrong one but you aim at a different ship, you're gonna miss. Locking on is also critical for shooting shells over an island as opposed to into an island if your ship is capable of doing that. I post extra tips and gameplay across all my socials. Links are in my bio.